Okay, so halfway through the movie, I suppose this one's shaping up to be a 4 out of 5 for me, right? Uh, like I'm loving the performances. I'm loving the grounded nature of the way the film is shot, the way the story is kind of like it feels like this is real, like and to that point, it was brilliant. It was fantastic, and then it turns right, like it keeps evolving from there on, and certain twists and turns are still making it very sort of gripping because you always want to know what is happening or what's going to happen next, what's the final reveal. And for me, from there, it's like when the final reveal eventually happens, it feels very. I think if I were to sort of relate this to something, I felt the same when I watched the last season of Game of Thrones, and
Okay.
and
Wow.
this is the exact same feeling I walked away here, where I felt there were a lot of things that were building up to,
Mm-hmm.
we were
Mm-hmm.
building up to, but it never kind of translates into any of that.
Okay. All right. I don't know if it'll surprise you or not, but I'm going to go for a 2.5 out of 5. Now, that's weird given that I recommended this movie, but I think for a large part, it was really gripping. You really didn't know where the story was going to go. But I also feel like the climax is a problem that a lot of Malayalam films have, which is they do the three-fourth of the movie perfectly, but the last part almost changes in a lot of them. So for some, it becomes very action-driven. For some, it just kind of falls flat. There are very few Malayalam movies, and those are the ones I wanted to introduce you to, but unfortunately couldn't. But those are where the landing sticks, and here it does not. For me, I watched it the second time yesterday, and while maybe it probably did, I understood it slightly better. I still think it didn't land.
I think the only thing that you could rate in the movie was probably the performances in the movie, and I guess to some extent you could say the writing, because initially it was like an attempt to kind of get you to go down the rabbit hole per se.
Yep.
But then I don't know, it almost kind of felt like they ran out of time and then they didn't know how to end it, so they were just like, here you go.